who was the first man of the 8th Air Force to complete 25 missions? Many of you might think the answer is Captain Robert K. Morgan, who flew his 25th and final mission on May 17, 1943. William Wyler's documentary The Memphis Belle strongly shaped that perception, and with it the belief that Morgan was the first airman to complete a full tour of duty. But that assumption is not entirely correct. In fact, Captain Morgan was not the first pilot to complete 25 combat missions. Captain I.L. E. Baldwin, pilot of B-17F Hells Angels, serial number 41-24577 of the 303rd Bomb Group, completed his 25th mission on May 14, 1943, 3 days before Captain Morgan. But even Captain Baldwin was not the first. On May 13, 1943, Lieutenant James A. Reines and Captain Charles E. Claiborne, pilots of the 91st Bomb Group, completed their 25 mission tours. Lieutenant Reines had originally flown as a co-pilot with Captain Morgan's crew aboard Memphis Belle. He later received his own aircraft, a B-17 he named Connecticut Yankee, serial number 42-2970. Captain Claiborne flew the B-17 41-24480, nicknamed the Bad Penny. So, case closed? Not quite, because there was another airman. One whose story is far less known and far less glorious. His name was Technical Sergeant Michael Roskovich, known by some of his crewmates as the Mad Russian. He served as the radio operator with Lieutenant Urey's crew in the 306th Bomb Group, based at Surley, about 40 kilometers or 25 miles west of Cambridge, England. Roskovich flew his first combat mission on November 7, 1942, aboard B-17 41-24475, nicknamed Old Faithful. His 25th and final mission of his official tour took place on April 5, 1943. The target was an aircraft factory at Antwerp, Belgium. That makes Technical Sergeant Michael Roskovich the first man of the 8th Air Force to complete 25 combat missions. Roskovich's 25th mission was later recalled by Francis Waugh, who flew with him as an observer that day. Roskovich flew again with Lieutenant Urey aboard B-17 42-5714, Old Faithful II. Over Belgium, the formation was intercepted at the coast and attacked all the way in and out. Their aircraft was knocked out of formation by a timed bomb dropped from above, damaging the horizontal stabilizer. During the fighter attacks, Francis Waugh nearly passed out when his oxygen mask froze due to heavy breathing. It was then he remembered Lieutenant Urey's warning. They were going to complete Roskovich's 25th mission, even if it killed them. Despite the damage, their crew dropped their bombs. However, most of the bombs missed the intended target. They fell into the surrounding area, where an estimated 900 to 1,000 civilians were killed. Roskovich and his crewmates managed to rejoin the formation and made their way back to England. While circling over Surley, Roskovich wanted to celebrate his 25th mission by jumping over the airfield. But Lieutenant Urey refused. There were planes with wounded crews landing, and other formations still in the air. After completing his tour, headquarters intended to send him back as the first airman to complete 25 missions. Roskovich refused and remained in England, even though he was no longer permitted to fly combat missions. In the end, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant and served as a group gunnery officer. In total, Michael Roskovich flew 33 combat missions in the European theater of operations. To verify this, I went through all available mission reports and crew load lists from 1942 to February 1944 on the 306th Bomb Group website, a remarkably thorough and reliable source. These are the missions Michael Roskovich is documented to have flown, based on those records. While reviewing those mission reports and crew load lists, another unusual detail appears. Between May 21st and July 4th, 1943, Roskovich's name listed as Lieutenant M.C. Jankovic or Lieutenant M.C. Jankovic. The reason for this remains unknown. His story ends tragically. On February 3rd, 1944, Roskovich joined a crew for a practice flight aboard B-17 42-31715, a replacement aircraft that had arrived at Surrey only days earlier. The destination was Royal Air Force Station Drum, Scotland. The following day, before takeoff for the return flight, engine number 1 failed. The crew attempted to take off on 3 engines. They never reached their destination. The aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff, killing all on board. Michael Roskovich survived 33 combat missions during the most dangerous period of the air war, but he did not survive the war.